Hello Capricorn, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly read for the 4th week of July 2020. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time. What's on the cards during the 20th to the 26th of July, give or take a day or so. But before we dive into the actual tarot reading, we need to consult the oracle. So I'm going to draw 3 cards from this little oracle spread to start the reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has to impart to Capricorn for the 4th week of July 2020. What messages are there for Capricorn for the 4th week of July 2020? What messages are there for Capricorn for the 4th week of July 2020? So let's see what we get. I will take 3 cards for you. And you have the Gentleman, Pride. And you have the Harp, Tranquility, things going in harmony. And you have the Scissors, artistic, a bit of creativity there. So harmonious creativity resulting in a project that makes you proud. But let's see what the rest of the reading has to say. Let's see what's on the cards for you for the 4th week of July 2020. What messages are there for Capricorn for the 4th week of July 2020? One last shuffle. What messages are there for Capricorn for the 4th week of July 2020? Messages for Capricorn for July 2020. What's on the cards for Capricorn? Let's see what we get. Let me just move this down a little bit. You get the Queen of Swords. Cutting with the scissors. No, seriously. Queen of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Surrounding energies, and what's brought you here is Death, the Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Your challenges are the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords are your advice from Spirit. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups is your outcome card, with the 3 of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck. So that's interesting. But the first thing actually that springs to mind is like where you're coming from. There's this move towards something, this creative drive, this idea perhaps, offer, challenge, quite adventurous, very creative and inspiring, but it's met with conflict, with challenges. It could well be, if it's a joint project, people involved are not working together in tandem to bring it to fruition, and perhaps they're competing against each other. But they have the possibility, the potential to create something together, but because they can't work in harmony, it's not progressing. And a solution is needed. You need to make a wise and authoritative decision using your intellect rather than going with your heart in this case. Because if you want to move it forward, you need to maintain focus. You need to continue learning, to continue doing all the everyday things on a material level, on a mundane level, to bring this forward. And it may well involve an act of kindness in order to bring energies together. Perhaps a connection with the past may help solve the problem. So the solution in order to keep things working forward may come from thinking, how did we do it in the good old days? There's a connection to the past here. And what I suppose I should bring into the reading, of course, the whole idea may have been started up from an ending in something, letting something go, but from that ending a new opportunity arose, a new opportunity to pursue a creative endeavour, but it's not going harmoniously. Could well be, a relationship thing, ending of one relationship and an offer, a new exciting adventure with someone who is quite hasty, but it's not gelling well with the rest of the family. So you have to take this reading and work it the way it does with you, because it's a general reading. And, not all the Capricorns are going to be starting on a new project, but go with this general reading and take from it what resonates. Right, so there you have it. The start of something new, something creative, something passionate, something that's perhaps wanting to get off on a hurried start after what may have been a difficult ending, but certainly an ending that opened up an opportunity. But this endeavour has met with conflict and an inability to work in harmony to progress the idea towards a common goal. A clear-headed solution is needed, and the solution may well link into the past, either involving bringing in someone from the past or involving a concept that you remember from the past. Your challenges are not to allow this conflict, this difficulty to do your head in. Not overthinking things is what's required here. The Nine of Swords is about worry, sleepless nights, and that's often due to overthinking things. Find a solution, certainly, but don't dwell on the problems, don't dwell on the misery of it, because if you relive that over and over in your mind, all the little things he said, she said, they done, it's going to just distract you and cause a blockage to some extent. Your second challenge and your third challenge cards are about how moving this thing forward. How do you move it forward? You feel you've started it, things are opening up to you, there's a lot of potential to take it in a new direction, but
being able to maintain this steady but slow progress may well be a challenge if it's constantly hampered by conflicts and challenges. So there is your challenge, not to overthink things, although you will be needing to solve the problem with a solution, to move your challenge, to move it forward, to bring it out into the outer environment, take it forward, in other words, and maintain steady, well founded, like a strong foundation and a good, slow, steady progress of doing the everyday, mundane things, the practical things to move it forward. And your advice in spirit is fairness. A bit of give and take may be needed, and this may help you with your decision making. But to certainly not delay in moving things forward, to drive it forward, to once you've made your decision, to stand by it with conviction and valor. The advice row also promises that, this is an idea that has great potential for growth. If you can move it forward, it's certainly worth the effort. Bit of balance and harmony, a bit of give and take is needed, and finding the resources will come your way. Outcome row shows it leads on to something bigger. It leads on to something, a new beginning, and sort of reaches a new stage where you once again can begin to see progress. You can begin to build it up, grow it up, and you will reach a stage where you may pause to appreciate how far you've come, how much development has taken place, how this well-structured beginning and the slow, steady progress, this continued effort and devoted time put into it brings you to a point where you can begin to enjoy certainly the first glimpses of the outcome, the bounty that comes from it, although not to pluck too soon, because that's the message with the Seven of Pentacles. Don't be hasty in reaping the rewards, but certainly you will be at a point where you can consider and appreciate how much you have done, how far it has come. And it shows here your final card. Harmony returns to the home. Joyful, supportive harmony amongst people who live together in happiness, really. This is a happy home card. Shows, you may not see vast material results from this endeavour, but you'll certainly appreciate the connectivity, the harmonious companionship of those involved, and things will certainly continue to develop. The Three of Pentacles shows progress being made, continued development. So it's certainly something that is a long-lasting endeavour, and will keep on growing, really. Oh, and then you've got beneath the final bottom of the deck card, you've got the Star. It's certainly a project worth setting your sights on. So pride, yes, I think with all this disharmony here right in the beginning, beware of letting pride spoil the endeavour. Then you've got tranquility returning in the end, because certainly all this disharmony is disruptive, and you may feel, will there ever be an end to it? Well, yes, there will. You will eventually reach a state of harmony regarding the conflict that was shown in the beginning of the reading. And of course, artistic, I would put it here with your advice cards. You know, this is something creative, this is something inspiring, and it's something worth working towards. So there you have it, Capricorn, an exciting project, endeavour, opportunity that you've sort of may well have embarked upon and may be finding difficulties, obstructions and conflicts regarding it, but a solution will be found using fairness, give and take, balance, and perhaps, trying not to let pride get in the way. You could also even put the pride card right at the end, where you'll have something which is peaceful that you can be proud of. That's the positive side of pride, isn't it? But yes, so certainly an endeavour that is worth sticking with, just finding a solution, finding a compromise and sticking to it with valour and determination and drive, and continue to work with concerted effort on it, because it's, bringing you to a very happy, peaceful place. And remember, of course, as well, part of your solution may be linked with something or someone, a concept or a person from the past may help to give you the answer of how to resolve the dilemma of all the competitive obstacles in the way, as well as a bit of a give and take. So it's tapping into tradition, to things of the past, as well as using a sense of balance and fairness in order to resolve the issue. And then when you do make your decision, you've made the right one, and you can go with conviction and head towards your outcome, which is harmony and continued development on your project. So that's your week for you, Capricorn. Busy as always, very industrious. I hope you have a good week, and God bless you till we meet again.